What's going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to rebirthedu.com. I'm your host, Kendrick, aka Oso the Great. Back again with the next installment of Rich Dad Poor Dad. Right now, we're on chapter and lesson 6, Work for Money versus Working to Learn. A lot to tap into with this. But before we do, as always, a little bit of housekeeping. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you hit the notification bell. I'm dropping every day. I don't want you to miss anything. If you rock with me, come on and rock with me, man. If you need help with anything that I talk about, tap in, hit the website link that I have below. You can book a session with me and we can chop it up, right? Doesn't cost you anything and I'm here for you, right? So, working for money versus working to learn. One, they can both happen at the same time. You can learn a lot while you're working to get a paycheck, right? And a lot of us work for paychecks, right? If you're new to this money thing, you probably are just working for a paycheck, and you're trading in your time so that you can get some money so you can pay your bills. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's where you are, okay? But that doesn't mean you necessarily have to stay there, okay? Because we talked earlier about minding your own business, right? And the importance of working to have your own business in order for you to accelerate your financial freedom. So that way you don't spend the rest of your life working to make somebody else wealthy, right? So, what are some examples of working for money? Is pretty much everything you see on a day-to-day basis. You see them, the worker at the grocery store, the worker all the way up to the guy in the corporate office that is just working to get the paycheck, regardless of how lucrative it may be, right? Because there are a lot of high earners out here, but it's important when it comes to the aspect of minding your business that you put in the work to learn different skill sets that will help you with your own business to learn how to manage your money properly. I would recommend that anybody, if you haven't before, if it will benefit you to get a part-time job as a server, man, that's a humbling experience. And even if you don't even need the money, the learning that you can get from that, the humility that comes with it, the importance of good service, and controlling your emotions and putting forward the best product of yourself, and learning how to essentially give good service to people. You can learn a lot from waiting tables, man, and bartending as well, right? And it helps you be sociable. If you're a person that's a little bit of an introvert, you want to get yourself a side hustle that forces you to deal with people, so you can learn a specific skill set that can help you with the aspect of minding your own business, right? Or get a part-time gig in sales and get rejected a lot, right? Get over that fear of rejection, so that way you can get over some obstacles that come with minding your own business, and you're not necessarily afraid to fail, and you're not afraid to put yourself out there and be rejected, because as many no's as you'll start getting yeses, and then that law of averages kind of plays into that, and that's important if you're minding your own business. So say for instance, with myself, right? Well, we started this YouTube channel. A little bit of disclaimer here. I hate social media. I hate everything about it. I am not a fan of it at all. Shout out to the platform, YouTube, for allowing me to do this. But I recognize it for the tool that it is. I started this channel so I can learn how to market, and I can learn how to build a brand. I don't know anything about doing that, you know? And as much as I want to help people, if I can't get the word out and I can't build a solid brand and I can't understand the structure of a business and how to manage it and operate it, I'm useless. I'm destined to fail. Well, this is a great way for me to really learn how to do something from the ground up, from the mud, from the gutter. I've never done this in my life. This is me being totally honest with you. I don't know anything about this stuff. However, there are a lot of people that do. And there are a lot of people that love to give the game on this. And whether it costs something or whether it doesn't cost anything, I went and got a mentor. I get the coaching. We have meetings. We have mastermind sessions. We have one-on-ones every couple of weeks. He gives me tips on how to make things better, right? So you're going to actually start seeing a little bit of change in this channel based on the coaching that he's giving me. And yo, I would love to get the feedback on that from you guys, man. Tell me if I'm doing a good job or tell me if I'm trash. You know what I'm saying? I love hearing all of that kind of stuff. But I'm learning how to grow a business organically, and that's going to allow me to follow my purpose, right? Because that's what I want to do. And I want to be able to help the people in my neighborhood, right? And so this is going to help me out tremendous. And it's hard. Guys, this is really, really difficult for me. But it's all good. I'm not tripping. I'm okay with being uncomfortable. I'm okay with putting in the work. And we're going to see this grow. Hopefully you guys are going to be a part of it from the beginning. And then you can look back at this, you know, a few years down the line and say, man, that dude, he started from nothing. And that's where we're at right now, right? But that's the part of me working and putting in the work and my time and energy and investing a little bit of money into it as well. Not very much. It doesn't take much to start a YouTube channel. But I'm learning all the aspects that are going to help me in the future when I decide to open other businesses or invest in other businesses. And then also evaluate businesses because I know the internal structures of how these things work. So I can make better and more smart investments down the line. That's what he means. That's what Robert means by working to learn, right? It's not that you have to give up your job that's paying your bills. That's important. Guys, we got to live, right? But when you put all of this stuff together where you exchange your time for money, but you budget your money properly, you make sure you invest and take advantage of every ounce of compound interest that you can get, and then you utilize all the hours in the day that you can to better yourself, keep getting an education, and actually go out there and do the work to make yourself better. And this is what wealthy people do. Wealthy people are constantly learning new things. And they always know a little bit about a lot of everything. They never necessarily become experts in everything, but they learn enough about it so that way they can put together a team and become the best version of themselves and add value to other people's, and then people add value to them. This is how people get wealthy, man. Nobody does it by themselves, right? If you're a lone wolf out here, it's going to be tough, but you can accelerate. You can accelerate your learning. You can accelerate your business and whatever you're working on with a team of people. But it also helps that you take the time out to learn as much as you can, right? So that's pretty much it. Really think about what I'm saying on this, right? Don't sleep on this one, man, because this one's really important. This is the part that you do forever, like forever, ever. You keep learning. You keep pushing yourself. You put in the work so that you can get more and more knowledge. You can use that knowledge to benefit you, not just financially, but as a person as well. All right. You want to be the best version of yourself. And the only way you can do that is if you continue to learn and implement the things that you learn. That's the only way you can get better. It's all on you, fam. That's it. You're responsible for you. I don't like the idea of other people dictating how much resources I can have. I don't like that. If I specialize in something, let's say I'm a doctor or I'm a butcher or whatever, right? Whatever I got, whatever I'm doing, they're going to dictate the amount of money that I'm allowed to make. I'm going to trade my time for money. They're either going to give me a salary, and that's basically going to tell me how much I can have for that year, or they're going to pay me hourly, and they're basically going to tell me how much time they want to take away from me in order to compensate me. I understand it's necessary, right? But I'm not going to do this forever. I can't. It's not in me, man. That's real talk. Hopefully it's not in you too. Unfortunately, it is for most people. Most people really don't have enough courage to really get out here and do the work to become a better version of themselves, so that way they can get the freedom and independence that they want and have options. That's it, man. That's it. So think about this one. Leave a comment below if you like what I'm saying. If you don't like what I'm saying, leave a comment anyway. I don't care. You know, tell me I'm trash. or give me some props. Hey man, look in the link. Send me a drink. I'm thirsty, man. You know, I love whiskey. What are we drinking right now? Just finished up. What did we finish up? I saw this commercial, man, for this lumber. You see it's empty now. It was great. Had this and a nice cigar. It was nice. Well, I saw a commercial for this. I don't even know why I'm showing this because they're not paying me for this. But yeah, Matthew McConaughey was on there. You know, a little old Texas boy. You know, all right. I tried my whiskey. And I said, okay. It wasn't bad, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Matthew McConaughey. That dude's great, man. The dedication, that guy. I'm just rambling. But think about it. Leave a comment below. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow.